Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, Planner Peeps. I've missed ya. I'm sorry that I've been MIA for the last year. It was a bit rough, but we got through it. And here we are. Thank you so much, you guys, for sticking around. I really appreciate you so much. And let's jump right into this video. Okay, so I really am excited to share with you my 2021 lineup. And basically, these are the planners that I'm going to be using for 2021. Nothing's really changed much other than this, and I'll get to that in a minute. So the four, but I'm not going to share it, is my digital planner. I also use a digital planner along with my paper planners. And if you want like a more detailed video about that, please leave me a comment, guys, if you're curious. But for my paper planners, these are the ones that I'm showing you here. I'm going to be using the Hobonichi Cousin. I'm going to be using the Hobonichi Weeks, and then I'm going to be using a Hobonichi notebook. And this is basically a blank notebook with Hobonichi or with Tomoe River paper in it, and it doesn't have anything. It's grid pages so that I can keep it as like a reference log. So how I'm going to be using them is basically the same, but I'm going to tweak it a little bit. What I mean by that is for my Hobonichi Cousin, I was using it for like basically home and everything. So like on my monthly pages, I'll give you a brief overview, but then I will do a more in-detailed flip through of every single one of these books as the year goes on. In fact, I'll do like detailed ones of these two for sure. All three of them, why not? In the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. Definitely hit that subscribe button. If you are not already subscribed, I'd really appreciate you sticking around. So anyway, in my Hobonichi Cousin, I am going to be using it in a bullet journal style along with the getting things done system, but more detailed, the Zen to done, not GTD, the ZTD, because I feel like that one is helping me a lot. And I'll get more into detail about that in that next video that I'm going to do. But for now, I'm basically using this one as like a health tracker, a time management, a task tracker, and to-do list, and journaling. Then in my Hobonichi Weeks, and I have an old video on how I started using the Hobonichi Weeks, and I've basically kept the same system because it works so well for me, which is using it as a financial or budget tracker. Basically, in a nutshell, it's like using a check register. I don't know if you're that age or you're familiar with a check register, but my parents kept these for many years, and basically when you ordered your checks, they came with this little like booklet where you wrote everything down that you spent and everything that you made. So that's what this is. And I will do an updated flip through and detailed video about this, but it's basically the same. Anything that I spend or earn goes in there. And then this one is new this year, but it's not new to me. I'm just going to be storing things in this one. This is going to be my reference notebook, and basically what I mean by that is in the past, I've ordered these little they're like little memo books, and they're using the same Tomoe River paper, but they're blank, as you can see. So what I usually use them for is like this one. It was my master task list. And I never really filled it in because I have so many, and that was a problem that I'm gonna change for 2021 going forward, is that I had so many of these that I have them spread all over my desk and office that it's really frustrating to remember where I put what. Like, I also kept this last year, and this is the same thing, the Tomoe River paper notebook, but this is sized to fit the Hobonichi Weeks because it's a little bit smaller and you can fit it inside the flap at the back of the book or wherever you want it. But see, this is another one I used. And I'll give you an example of what I was using it for. Basically anything that I don't really need to carry around with me and that I don't have room for in my cousin, because it's kind of like collections. Basically, if you're familiar with the bullet journal system, it was like my collections. So this way I'm going to keep them all together in a notebook. And what collections are like lists, like grocery lists or birthday lists or like task lists, things that obviously won't go into my cousin, because for me, I don't use my dailies like a lot of people use their dailies as a collections area. I don't do that because I journal a lot. I like to write every single thing down that I do, and I need every inch of my daily pages for journaling. I also Bible journal, so I have a section for that too, my prayers and things like that. So my dailies are really packed with information, and I don't have room to keep my collections there. That's why I always kept these, but this way they're going to be together in one spot and will help me be a little bit more organized about how I'm keeping my collection. So that is my 2021 lineup. Guys, I'm so excited. And I wanted to show you how cute they are because they're Lisa Frank. This one's all set up as Lisa Frank too, which is so cute. Oh, I just love it. It's super kawaii. And I will do like a more detailed flip through of all of these books. So definitely hit that subscribe button, stick around, let me know what you think about this, and if you have any questions in the comments below. Other than that, I want to wish you all a happy planning year. I hope everybody was safe and, you know, we made it through that tough year, but we're here, we're strong, we're together. So happy planning, guys. Until next time, bye.